Hello. There are several things that I need to tell you as we start to learn. First of all, hearing people have a hard time learning ASL because ASL and English are so different. What I mean by that is there are several parts that I will go into now and explain to you. The first difference is the face. Hearing people when they talk inflect with vocal inflection. Not much facial expression. There's some, of course, but not a tremendous amount. American Sign Language, on the other hand, uses a lot of facial expression. And in addition to the facial expression, there's also meaning on the eyebrows. Notice my eyebrows? Basically, I'll explain to you what the eyebrows mean. You see when I sign, my eyebrows go up? Do you see that? Okay. That's one thing to notice, the eyebrows moving up and down. Now watch for just a moment as I sign. Now we're going to talk about American Sign Language and compare American Sign Language with English and talk about the differences, and I'll go through them and explain them. Did you see what happened with that sentence? My eyebrows went up and then went down several times. There is a reason for that. American Sign Language follows a structure called topic, comment. And topic comment structure means that it will start with the topic or the topic of conversation, what we're going to discuss, and the eyebrows go up. And then after then the eyebrows go down, and that's the verb. So when I start to discuss it, the eyebrows go up, and then as I go to explain it, then the eyebrows go down. That's topic comment structure. The second thing is ASL also has eyebrows for questions. If I ask you a question, for example, do you like ASL? You notice my eyebrows are up. You can see the eyebrows go up and the head nods forward. That means a yes-no question. I expect you to tell me yes or no. Now, if I were to ask, why do you want to study ASL? You notice my eyebrows are furrowed. I ask a question, I expect an answer that gives the reasons, not just a simple yes or no. But I expect some type of explanation. That's what you call a WHQ, or a what word, WH word question. That's what, why, when, how, where, etc. Okay, those are WH questions. Now, did you notice I did a little head nod when I was done? That means we're finished with that topic and moving on to the next one. That's a time marker. And ASL is pretty complicated, as you can see. That's, again, the head nod is the time marker. Now, if, then questions have eyebrow movement too. I sign if you want to study American Sign Language, then you need to learn facial grammar. Now, do you see on the if clause, the eyebrows go up and I lean. Then on the then clause, my eyebrows go down and I lean back to center. There's a lean plus eyebrows with an if-then statement. The last one, there are several eye behaviors and eyebrow behaviors, but there's just one more we're going to discuss, and that's a rhetorical question. Do you know what a rhetorical question is? That's a question that you are not expected to answer. So I might say, the reason why hearing people study ASL is because they're motivated to learn the language. See, I don't expect you to answer that. I just go ahead and ask the question, planning to answer it myself. So I don't really expect you to answer. That's a rhetorical question. We talk about it as an RHQ, or a rhetorical question. So the eyebrows have a lot of movement, and that's to show you. I just did one. As the eyebrows do what? Well, they move. That's another rhetorical question. But English and ASL are different in how they use rhetorical questions. ASL uses much more. There's a lot of times people say ASL doesn't have certain things, like ASL doesn't have the, or ASL doesn't have prepositions to, from, there, or here, or for. Well, yes, ASL does have those things, but they're done differently. For example, the tends to be shown with a relaxed hand pointing semi-upward. It's not a straight point, but a semi-upward point. That's called a determiner. Determiners indicate the. So, like if I were to say the sentence, I have a cat. The cat is black. Notice the slightly pointed index finger. That's the cat. American Sign Language does have a the. Also, it has prepositions, but often they're shown through location, basically where I place the sign or the people. Suppose I'm talking about a conversation between my mother and my father, and my mother asks my father something, and my father responds. Mother says, "What are you going to do?" Father says, "I'm going fishing." Mother says, "Why?" And father says, "It's beautiful outside." The mother says, "Well, it's the house. There's a lot of work to do on the house. Why are you going to go fishing?" And the father says, "Because I want to. Bye." So you see, I can show this conversation without saying my mother said, my father said, just simply by body shifting and indicating it by body shifting, shoulder shifting, and eye gaze. That's all. That's what American Sign Language does, because American Sign Language is very efficient with its movement and location. And the reason for that is your eyes have 6 muscles. Your ears have none. But your eyes have 6 muscles, which means your eyes can become tired fairly easily. So if you go watching something all day, your eyes will be tired. But you can listen passively all day long without any problem. So that's why American Sign Language becomes very efficient with its movement and location.